So there's a few different options here. There's a program A, program B, program C, and shift. So program A is a 400-meter run. Unbroken dumbbell power cleans, 30 box jump overs, and then another 15 unbroken dumbbell power cleans, then another 400-meter run, then 15 unbroken 30 box jump overs, 15 unbroken cleans, and then a final 400-meter run. Here's the asterisk. So all of these power cleans are supposed to be done unbroken. The asterisk says if you break, you have to start the set of power cleans over again. Might be wise to lower the weight if you're really struggling. This version can also be done with 20 unbroken sandbag power clean. Now the recommended weight is with the dumbbells is 40 pounds for the men, 25 pounds for the women, and the box is 20 to 24 inches or 16 to 20 inches. The box jump overs, it doesn't mean you have to jump all the way over the box. You can stop on the box and down on the other side. But those don't have to be unbroken, so you're okay there. So it's the only thing that has to be unbroken is the power cleans. Now, program B is pretty close to the same thing, except it is with a barbell, and the weight is 75 to 95. You can do 75, you can do 85, you can do 77. I think that the real trick here is find a weight that pushes you, but isn't necessarily easy. Program C is where you use an assault bike or a rower. So you would do a 30-calorie bike or a 500-meter row. For the ladies, you would do 22 calories or still a 500-meter row. And then you go into the unbroken power cleans. So under the coach's notes, it's the dreaded unbroken mandate. Yes, each set. So the real challenge of this workout is 100% around the unbrokenness of the mandate. The general running warm-up is jog 200 meters, 10 Samson lunges, 50-foot karaokes, 50-foot heel walks, 50-foot high skips, 50 feet butt kickers, 50-foot high knees, run 200 to 400 meters. So, and I'm going to start this. Yeah. Okay, 200 meters done. Bring this over here. Oh. 10 Samson lunges. Take a lunge board. Step. Come down. Bring this elbow. Oh, actually, that's the wrong one. It's actually up. And switch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just this. There we go. Okay. 50-foot karaoke's. So those are where you're gonna take 1 foot up, and actually, sorry, it's not the high knee. You just do it's kind of, you reverse your feet back and forth. So I'm going to do this up to the car and back. When you come back, you just go the opposite direction. Okay. 50 feet heel walk. So you're just going to walk in your heels with your toes up in the air as much as you can. If you feel done, that's okay. It's exceptionally difficult on an incline driveway. What's next? High skips. I always call these Super Mario's because I feel like Super Mario when I do it. So what you want to do is you're going to skip, and then you bring your arm up as well. Okay. Butt kickers and high knees. Butt kickers are pretty straightforward. Get those knees warmed up, kick yourself in the butt, and then high knees when you bring them up. If you're staying in a nice enclosed garage, that's totally fine. You just do them in place. But for some reason, I'm freezing myself out. So 50 feet again. And then high knees. Now another little jump. Okay. That's a running warm up. So now we're going to get into our, I'm going to go to the box jump over warm up. Box jump warm up. First for everyone. And then we'll go from there in the last section of warm up. Okay, so we need our box. Now you can use a chair. Don't be intimidated by having a fancy box. It's really just an object step over. Any chair, anything you got that will work to provide something stable for you to step on is totally fine. Before we do this, before we actually engage, we're going to do a minute of bootstrappers. Let's see, find my spot. Yeah, okay. Move this so it gets light. And then a minute calf stretch left, minute calf stretch right, minute eye level swings. It's just where you're going to get your arms nice and loose. And we'll go back to the other side now. Since I'm in here. Drop it down. I still got to figure out my camera angles. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so minute bootstrappers. Should start my clock. That's where you're going to do a toe touch. Grab your feet and lower your hips. Bring your hips back up into a squat. Bring your hips back up. Feel those hamstrings stretch out. And then let go, stand up. So, toe touch, bend your knees, drop your hips, up, stand. Okay, so 36, down, down again, hips down, hips up, stand up. "20 seconds left. Really focus on quality. Don't worry about how many you do. Just feel that stretch. Okay. Now we're going to do a minute of left calf stretch. You should feel it in your calf. Only you're going to know if you're really feeling it or not. You're going to run almost a mile today. But you're going to do a lot of those box jumps, so make sure your calves are nice and warmed up and ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we're going to switch. That's a long time. Gives you time to think about things. Like how bad this workout's going to be. Actually, I'm looking forward to this one. I don't think it's going to be that bad. What's your famous last words? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, swing, because you're going to use your arms. Minute. alternate. It is chilly. Sure, if I get warm though, get my heart rate up, it'll feel nice. $15 seconds left. Two, one, okay. Now the minute-long static movements are done. 15 squat jumps. So you're gonna go into a squat and then jump out of it. So you go all the way down to the squat as far as you can go. And then as you come out of that squat, you're gonna try to get a little jump. 2, you wanna get 15. If you can link them together, even better, but do this at your own level. It's 15. Okay, now we're gonna start using our box. 10. Alternating step-ups. Eight, 9, and 10. I think it's 10 box jumps. Okay, I'm freezing. So I'm gonna go for broke and try to do these unbroken because I'm crazy. But also to get my heart rate up so I can warm up a little bit. Here we go. 4, 8. Okay. Now, important differentiation in the workout today. We're doing box jump overs. So what that is you have to get over the box. You can choose how you want to do that, but traditionally a box jump, you're going to stand and fully extend your hips. So they're essentially locked out. So traditional box jump, all the way out. You do not have to do that in a box jump over. Box jump over totally counts. Figure out what's most efficient. If you have to do a step over, you can do that like so. Both feet do not have to touch the box. Your only job is to get over the box. If it was a lower count, I might do actual jump overs. I might go a little taller, like so, and go over the box. Either way, the idea is you go over. That's the only stipulation. So now you're going to want to warm up with whatever weight you're going to use for the unbroken cleans. I will put both warm-ups in here for dumbbell and for barbell. I'm going to do barbell, so that's what I'm going to warm up. some self-talk. It's only 2 rounds. It's only 2 rounds, Dave. That's it. You go for a little run. You come back, do a little work, go for a little run. You're on your last round, and then you finish with the run. It's not that bad. Famous last words. There we go. I keep my clock visible for y'all this time. Where can I put it? I'll move it, but put it there for the time being. So we're gonna go up. Time. Get it gotten nice and sunny out. It's a rough morning. Here we go. Give myself a second. Starting to push now. All right, 15 unbroken. From the ground. Here we go. 30 of these. This is gonna suck. I'm tired. Ooh. 10. 16. 20. $30. 15. Unbroken. Six. 10. 12. 14. 15. Let's do this. Oh God. Ooh. Here's my run is on goal. Okay. 15, 30, and 15. Breathing stuff. That took way too long. That. 13. 14. 15. Okay. Questions?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 left. Last 15. Five, 10 left. Here's 30. Last 15. Four, 3, 2, 1, 15. Go, 1. Thirteen, 14, 15, 100. Thirteen, 20. Uh, 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 uh. Come on. If you're still going, keep going at it. So, one of the ways you can get a baseline of your cardiovascular health is how quickly you can spike and drop your heart rate. So, you go up a flight of stairs and you hit 170 and it stays there, you probably got some things to work on. But you can bounce up those stairs, heart rate jumps to 160, you're done with the stairs, falls back down to your under 100. You're in great shape. Cardiovascular wise, your ability to spike and lower your heart rate. So I always, when I finish a workout, focus on my breathing. When you're in this and your heart rate's way up, I hit like 170 at one point, 171. Your fight or flight / stress is up, which is known as your sympathetic nervous system, which is counterintuitive. I know you'd think sympathetic, calm, peaceful. No, it's the opposite. It's fight or flight, sympathetic nervous system. And when you control your breathing, you slow it down. You do box breathing like they do in the military or any of the practices. You engage your parasympathetic nervous system and that lowers your heart rate. The Navy SEALs use box breathing. So you inhale for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and then repeat so that you have mental clarity. And if you're being shot at or in a stressful situation, such as being shot at, where your life is literally on the line, box breathing can clear your mind, slow your heart rate, and benefit you greatly. So I always like to do that to see how quickly I can drop my heart rate. So I came back from that run 3-4 minutes ago. I was at a 170. Now I'm at a 107. So anyways, thanks y'all. That was miserable. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully this will work next week.